What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the stream. So you're getting a sort of poverty stream today. My microphone broke, so the Yeti X is finally dead. I guess it's not working. So just let me know real quick if you can hear me. Good morning to everyone. I'm seeing all the love on Twitter, and I absolutely appreciate you guys waiting for me to get back. And I took the weekend off from content, and it was a good decision because I feel regenerated, recharged, and I'm still in Denver. Now, here's the thing. If you started shorting cryptocurrency, you got absolutely wrecked. And yes, I'm very nasally. Absolutely wrecked. The market is going nutty, and I really don't know why. Now, a lot of people are calling this the bottom, but no one really knows, especially when you think about the big picture going on here with inflation and those sorts of things. I just can't imagine cryptocurrency is going to outperform everything else, but we'll see. But let me say hi to the chat. Let's get into some actual news because there's a good amount of news today, not too much. The biggest news is that cryptocurrency is moving, and we really don't know why. But a lot of people who started shorting the market thinking it was going to dump some more got wrecked. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Gabe, Bernie, what's up, baby? What's up, Brent? Crypto Jones, Sacco Hunt, what's up, baby? We got Will. We have Boomer. What's up, baby? We got Sheba Life. What's up? What's up? What's up? Champagne. Bernie number 2. What's going on, bro? MBK 201. NutriBeast. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, I'm still in Denver. I was going to leave yesterday, but I was able to switch things around where I could stay an extra day and not really pay much at all. And that includes a hotel. Thank you so much for Chase Reward System. So I'm just staying here. Wanted to spend another day with the buddy. Didn't feel like leaving yesterday. And you know what? Here I am. What's up, Rorschach? Uncle Ruckus? What's up, baby? What's up, Chase? What's up, Roger? Good morning, everyone. DJ, what's up, baby? Empty Glue Gun, Crypto Art, Lazy Jedi. What's going on, baby? The festival was absolutely fucking mind-blowingly insane. That was probably the most fun. I met some really awesome people that I had a long time. And in 2 more weeks, we're running it back. Hard Summer San Diego, baby. So it should be, in California. So going with some good friends, but let's get into some actual news because I found a video today, and let me know if you can hear it, that I think is really, really good.
21. On Wednesday, the company Celsius became the 3rd major crypto firm in 2 weeks.
Let me know if you can hear that real quick. I want to make sure you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear that? That video? You should be able to hear it. What's up, Rowena? How you doing? Yeah, we'll talk about the Saitama BS car too, because that's hilarious, right? That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Brie, I know. Could you guys hear that YouTube video? Okay, cool. All right, let's play it, and we'll talk about it. It's really good.
Bankruptcy. This past week, I spoke with Andrew Chang to unpack what's behind this latest crypto crash. He's a crypto consultant and former CEO of Paxos, a New York-based financial firm and technology company. For the unfamiliar, I think it might be instructive if you first explain what crypto is and why it's been such an attractive investment vehicle for so many people.
So cryptocurrencies is a new type of financial asset that's powered by blockchain technologies. And it's a way to store and move value on a decentralized network. Now, why people are super excited and have been investing in cryptocurrencies as a financial asset is because they believe the technology is interesting and valuable. And as the value of the network increases, so does the price of the currency that powers it.
So that's very important, right? It's good to hear someone come from that angle and really explain it that way, because usually when you get people on the news, literally all they say catchy headline things like, oh, it's a gamble, oh, it's a scam, oh, they went from a $3 trillion market cap to a $1 trillion market cap, not really understanding that the entire world's kind of in turmoil right now. So it's good to have someone who's an expert explaining blockchain technology on a major news channel on YouTube. And I saw his video yesterday, and it was really, really good. I watched it like 15 times because he really explains things well, and we'll continue, right? It's on PBS.
It counts for this crash. I mean, as I understand it, there was a crash back in 2018 where the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, lost about 80% of its value. This crash is different in terms of magnitude and the cause. What's the deal?
It's important to paint the picture over the last couple of years where the price has risen a lot. You had apps like Robinhood and PayPal enable people to invest in cryptocurrencies. You had a greater awareness of cryptocurrency, and then a greater availability of capital through stimulus checks or low interest rates.
Big
That's
one.
what led up to the price being so high. What led to the downfall in this recent crash is partly due to the greater economic downturn. And then secondarily, you've seen a number of crypto companies that have recently filed for bankruptcy. Many of these crypto companies took on too much risk, and that risk led to them imploding as the price went down.
I always understood.
See, he made it a point to really talk about, yes, my voice is different. I think I'm pretty sick right now. I'm getting sick. What's up, Echoes from Above? How's it going? Look, my mic is broken. Yeah. So I usually use this is my travel mic, but it fucking took a shit on me. So, and that's a nice mic too. And it took a dump on me. So I have my nice mic back at home. Okay. So it's important that he said, like, what about the price going down? It's like, well, dude, over time, it's way above where it started. So you have to think about things in the bigger picture. Then he talked about bigger platforms like Robinhood, which Robinhood just listed Uniswap, which is the biggest token, on the Ethereum blockchain. Not the biggest token, but it's used to swap all the ERC20 tokens. It's the biggest decentralized exchange. To me, that's a huge deal. And so him mentioning those platforms, now we have platforms like Cash App and many others, right, along with PayPal, are giving people the ability to invest in cryptocurrency, right? And I think that's very important that he pointed that out. And then he talked about the reason why we had so much money go into cryptocurrency is because of all the extra stimulus. People had all this extra money. And we saw this too with cars. A lot of repossessions. Repossessions are going sky high. So a lot of people just are, maybe bit off more than they could chew. And when you think of something like cryptocurrency, which is a risky asset, well, of course, right now, when we have economic turmoil, people are not going to be able to buy because there's not a lot of extra cash into cryptocurrency, right? And then on top of all that, well, we're having these big companies who are now getting exposed for being over leveraged. That's crazy. What's up, Roy? How you doing? That's absolutely crazy, right? So you have to think about those sorts of things. Like, that is causing a cascading effect in cryptocurrency. And a lot of people are losing life savings in things like Celsius. And we'll get to Celsius and 3 Hours Capital and all that in Voyager soon, because they have some big issues going on right now, some huge issues. But a lot of people lost money. Remember that Reddit post of that guy who had $450,000 in Celsius and still couldn't get it out? Or excuse me, in Terra Luna. Imagine having $450,000 in Anchor Protocol, and out of nowhere, within days, it goes from 80-something dollars, well, $100-something dollars to 80-something dollars to 4 zeros, freaking, portions of a penny. Absolutely crazy. That's crazy, right? So let's continue the video. It really puts things in the broader perspective,
The value proposition of crypto was that it was supposed to be insulated from the.
Okay, you gotta listen to this part right here, because this is a big thing that people talked about before. When you compared cryptocurrency to like traditional finance,
that risk led to them imploding as the price went down.
I always understood it. The value proposition of crypto was that it was supposed to be insulated from the broader economic trends. This crash would suggest that that's not the case.
Yeah, I think it's not realistic to think that cryptocurrency or any other type of alternative asset is immune to being completely divorced from the broader economic picture. When you have a long enough economic downturn or big enough economic downturn, you're going to see that affect not only traditional financial assets, but financial assets like cryptocurrencies, and frankly, all parts of our lives. So that has been the hope for many people, that you could operate a different financial network. But the reality is it's all intertwined.
As you mentioned,
that's really important, right? Because that was like crypto's biggest selling point, in my opinion, during its inception. It's like, well, it's a way to kind of have a store of value when everything else is taking a shit, but it's just another currency, of course, with blockchain technology, that's going to move with the rest of the world, which is something I think we're going to have to start to accept. It's no longer a hedge against inflation or anything like that. As a matter of fact, yes, inflation is bad, but if you were just to not DCA from, since the all-time high to now, you'd be way up if you just held on to dollars, even with the crazy inflation rate, right? But you just don't know what you don't know. And yes, the market is pumping, but the best thing we can do is dollar cost average. And me, I've been getting wrecked dollar cost averaging into the degenerate portfolio, which is worth probably like $30,000 right now. But we should be up over 100K easy. But we just keep getting wrecked, But it's like that sometimes, And I'm sure we're plus a little bit since we bought lower. We bought around $17,000 Bitcoin. We bought some Ethereum. We bought a bunch of stuff, right? So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But that's absolutely insane. And it's a good thing he pointed that out. Hey, cryptocurrency is going to move with everything else. We have to accept that. All right. We have to accept that, which to me, it's fine.
Novice traders, amateur traders have suffered seismic losses. Some people losing it all. They put in a ton of money because they were looking for, quick, sizable returns.
I mean, I think we're all a little guilty of that over here because we dabble in the, the shitcoin space, you know what I mean? But that's true, right? People wanted quick returns.
And the timing of it, just meant that they lost a lot of money and they lost it quickly.
Yeah, I think with any investment strategy, it's important for people to consider their current financial situation and their goals. But anytime you're investing in new technology, a more volatile asset, you're going to see greater risks with greater returns. And so some folks have been looking for greater returns, but they ignored the greater risks.
But
that is really, that's it. I'm sure that hits hard to a lot of people, right? I'm sure that hits a lot of people hard, right? If you think about that situation, especially with Saitama and a lot of random cryptocurrency projects, you know what I mean? Right? I mean, that hits home. It's like, dude, don't fucking put in any more than you're willing to lose, because that's what it is at this point. Even the projects we think are safe, i.e. Celsius, Voyager Token, Terra Luna, we thought those, if you just looked at those, if I looked at those, or any of you looked at that objectively and said, okay, that looks safe. On the other hand, you look at a project, right? You look at a project that has a cute little dog emoji in Inu. The developers are not docs. You say, oh, well, that's not a fucking, that's obviously a fucking scam, right? But it's hard to differentiate the two now. It's like, well, who knows? Who knows who's over leveraged? Who knows who doesn't really have money, right? What's up, Horse Soldier? How you doing? Dude, I saw that you tore your ACL out on the deployment. Dude, that's crazy. Are you going to get surgery out there? But yeah, so keep that in mind, guys. It is kind of a gamble. I think that cryptocurrency does tickle that little gamble part of our body. But you have to understand, yes, think of the great risks, because you see people making life-changing money on e-news. But also consider what would happen if I lost my money, or what would happen if my investment, instead of being up 100%, is now down 80%. Do I have the testicle fortitude to hold through a bear market? And if the answer is no, well, maybe you shouldn't invest, or maybe invest less. I mean, those are kind of the lessons we're all learning together, right? It's our crypto journey. All right, let's continue. So this is an interesting one. This is about, what do you say to people who think cryptocurrency is a scam?
But they ignored the greater risks.
But what about people who say that crypto is a scam and this latest crash just proves it? You have companies like Celsius, which declared bankruptcy. They won't let people withdraw their funds. I mean, you've spent a lot of time in this world. Is crypto legit?
Yeah, I think crypto is going through the same things new technologies go through at the start, just like the internet went through a lot of innovation cycles.
Look at this crazy picture of Microsoft Office 2000. Isn't that nutty? From where the internet was then, and how it's like something, oh yeah, maybe I'll use a computer. Or yeah, now it's like everyone has some sort of internet service, something, right? We all operate on the internet, no matter which age range you are, right? Absolutely insane. But it puts things into perspective. Maybe we're at those times right now in cryptocurrency. Boy, if you picked a good company to invest in, when the internet was just during its inception, I mean, you invested a couple $1,000s, maybe even a few $100s in the right stocks. I mean, that's good money, right? It's insane.
Cycles where there were internet companies that tried different business models that didn't work out. And so it's not that crypto itself is a scam. It's going through the growing pains of any new technology. And you see regulators finding different ways to regulate and finding new problems with the way that people are interfacing with the technology. The technology itself isn't a scam.
when you talk about
so that's very interesting, right? It's like these are the growing pains. These are the growing pains of cryptocurrency, right? These are the growing pains. It's just going to be like that. It's like people are going to get wrecked along the way. The only thing we can do is try to learn from a situation. But even still, right? Even still, I mean, sometimes you just get wrecked when all things seem right. So make sure you diversify, right? Make sure you diversify. Sultan says, Rodney, when do you think we could see a bull run? Guys, I honestly think the bull run is going to happen Q1 of next year. Why? Look at inflation is crazy. Crazier than it has been in 40 years. How did we combat inflation last time? Well, we raised the interest rates to damn near 20%. That's insane. We could do that back then because that's in over a 3-year period, we got things back down. Why could we do that back then and not today? We're checkmated. Why? Our debt is insane. Those interest rates still apply to the US's debt. We can't do that. You know, I'm not blaming any administration because I know the last one spent money too, but this administration, aside from the stimulus checks, spent a lot of money and really increased the debt. So now we're in a weird position where we can't be aggressive in raising those interest rates, at least not for a long time. Because yes, raising interest rates is going to hurt a lot of people. Not a lot of people are going to want to buy houses, anything, right, with an interest rate, right? But at the same time, that was the best tool to fight against inflation. So I think that the government's going to chicken out, with this is the information I've been hearing, next year because they can't keep the interest rates high. They have to be aggressive now for a short time. And I think that's when the market's going to pump. And I think that's when crypto is going to move with everything else in the world. I don't know, but that's what I think. That's what I think. What's up, Reese? Hey, Rodney, any chance of a Saitama V3 giveaway? The dev talked to me about it. I'll have to talk to him more about it, so we'll see what's up with that. But thank you so much for the $7 donation. I appreciate that, Reese. I appreciate that. So that's what I think. But let's continue this video because this is about regulation, and then we have another video about regulation. Now, this is PBS NewsHour. Now, when I usually watch cryptocurrency content on major news network, it's always so fucking skewed. And this guy's asking the typical questions like normie news people would ask, and this guy's giving you like real fucking logical explanations, and it's just like, wow. Where is this on like Fox and CNN? Nowhere to be found, right? Except when they interview like a O'Leary or Kevin O'Leary or other people. So let's continue.
Regulation. President Biden, as you know, back in March, he signed an executive order calling on the federal government to examine the risks and benefits of cryptocurrency. Is more regulation the answer, do you think?
I think it's inevitable. If you think about what regulation is regulation comes to protect consumers. And when you have situations like you've had in the past couple of months where companies have taken on too much risk or haven't been playing by the rules, that's when regulators come in to try to help establish rules. So I don't think regulation is the answer per se, as you have companies that do operate in a way that is good for consumers. There's no need for regulation. So, given the current hiccups with some of the companies, you're going to see more regulation coming in to help provide guardrails for companies.
Andrew Chang, thanks so much for your time.
That's true, right? If you think about regulations, right? We don't like regulation. Like none of us like regulation in cryptocurrency, which I understand. But at the same time, with these companies literally getting wrecked, and people getting wrecked along the way, it's like, dude, we need protection. Like, it's just not right. At least there's some protection in banks. Like you have, so they say, right? Hypothetically, there's protections with bank, right? But like with banks, but some of the cryptocurrency companies, we don't see that same protection. So you got to protect the consumer. And I know when it comes to DeFi, maybe things like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, where we're just being degenerates, maybe not. But if it's an exchange promising you all these things and pretty much identifying as like a real serious business, well, yeah, exactly. FDIC insurance, we have that. A lot of people say, oh, no, it's imaginary, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's something, right? What's up, Rorschach? Absolutely. Absolutely. So Rick says, instead of buying drugs, dumb stuff, and wasting money, buy crypto and make more money to waste later on in life. Well, that's an interesting question because people say, how much money should you save up? Well, I suppose you should always have some sort of emergency fund. But honestly, guys, 3 to 6 months of like rent and all your expenses is a little much for a lot of people. But that's what you should do just in case shit hits the fan. At least a month, or if you lose your job or get injured or something like that. That's a good goal to have, right? That's what they say, the generic thing. 3 to 6 months. If all goes to shit, you can fund your lifestyle, right? So you do a little spreadsheet, you figure out how much you're buying and those sorts of things. But like then you miss out on things in life. And I made the mistake of like saying no to so many things because I was like trying to save money or being cheap or didn't have the money at the time. And I missed out on a lot of experiences, but I don't know what's right? What's right? I don't know what's right. Do you think it's a fake pump on the day? I think it's I think it's trickery. I think it's a bull trap, but I don't know. Yes, make sure you guys hit that like button, please. Push us up in the algorithm. What do you guys feel about that? You guys think it's a bull trap? Thank you so much, Javi, with the Monster Energy. That's actually 2 Monster Energies. Yes, Roger, I say yes, and we're seeing August Burns Red on August 3rd, so. Anyone wanting regulation in crypto should look at Wall Street and the papers, silver and gold scam with JP Morgan. And yeah, you know what, Josh Street? There's so much shady stuff really happening in crypto in traditional finance. It's so true. It's obvious, right? It's obvious. But damn, how the hell are we going to get big businesses to invest in the cryptocurrency when these serious companies are coming under, or going under? How? We need big money in it, Rodney always keeps it real. Truly appreciate that. Some of these talking heads make it sound like it's easy to have 3 months emergency fund. It's not. I mean, it's not cost. Look at the cost of living today is fucking insane. Is insane. All the essential foods up in price. Gas up in price. Rent sky high. Repossessions coming back. A lot of bad debt. A lot of people are defaulting. It's like not looking good. So how the fuck, when people are barely making ends meet, are they supposed to save 3 to 6 months of rent? It's just, to me, it's a hard lock. For example, I live in Southern California. Okay. If I were to work a job making $20 an hour, which is common, you're probably going to get, probably a couple thousand, maybe $2,500 after taxes take home around a month. That's not a lot. And if you're paying half, say if you live in an apartment with your girlfriend or a friend, and you're sharing a 2-bedroom, well, half your check is automatically going to go towards rent. That's half of your monthly income, bam, on rent. So now you have, what, $1,300, $1,200 left. What about gas? What about food? What about trying to survive? Like, it's a hard lock. It's tough. In California, if you're not making fucking 50, 60, 70, 80, maybe 100K a year, you're going to struggle. And you got to move somewhere else, But then when you move somewhere else, the wages are different, So it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's not easy. And then, like, it sucks because you still want to have fun. You still want to go out with friends and, maybe have some drinks, but that's expensive. So then you spend $50 to $100 getting drinks with friends one night a week. That's just one night a week. And then what money do you have left over? And now you say, okay, well, let's get some credit cards. Dude, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I like literally destroyed my credit in my early 20s, and it took forever to make it better, And then student loan debt. It's like, it's a fucking trap. It's tough. It's not easy. I was listening to a podcast that had I love Guy from Coin Bureau. And he says, he was saying a 2030 bear case scenario is that crypto at a 46 trillion market cap. Woo! If cryptocurrency is at a $46 trillion market cap in 8 years from now, if we're in right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're all killing it. Thank you so much for the $6.99 donation, NutriBeast. And we're going to talk about nutraceutical finance here in a second, because we have some updates for the week. It's tough, man. What's up, Racket Club? How you doing? Yeah, my altar journey. You know what I'm talking about. And you're a nurse out here, so you're killing it, but still, it has to be tough, You know what I mean? Hey, let me know when you're out there. All right, let's go ahead and check out some more of these videos, because this is interesting on regulation. So how the U.S. could regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So this is an interesting plan of attack. First of all, Joe Biden is losing his damn mind. But, it's not, we don't have like a dictatorship. This guy is not making the rules. Literally, the United States is weird. The president doesn't have full control over everything. So that's not how it works here, right? So, but I mean, I'm not representing any political party, but this man is losing his damn mind.
Forthcoming reports from the Biden administration on how to regulate cryptocurrencies at the direction of President Biden's executive order out this afternoon. This one focused on coordinating with global allies on
I'm going to talk about that. So coordinating with global allies on cryptocurrency regulation. So maybe what they want, and I think this is a good idea, hear me out, this is why. Coordinating some rule, maybe even just in Western countries across the board that say, hey, these are the parameters. Why? I fucking hate that some people can use Kraken exchange but can't use it in another country. That's a Western country. Like Canada had this huge scare a few months ago where the CEO of Kraken was like, dude, take your money out of our exchange. Canada's tripping. And, you know, we're a Western country. Canada's a Western country. So if we could have some same, like all across the board, like regulation that everyone can comply, it would make things so much easier. I just hate that some cryptocurrencies, you know, even in the United States, like New York can't have some things or Washington can't have some things. It's like, why? Can we just get something across the board? Like, can we just please get one rule and coordinate with other global allies and what the hell to do? So I think that's really, really good and to really handle that. And we have a $10 donation from Mark Renton. Thank you so much. Says Punk Army says hello, and Mark does too. Love you, bro. As well as as we moon the floor, as the super chats will raise as well. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's doing very well. I appreciate you, Mark. Longtime follower of the channel with a $10 donation. Let me go ahead and. So something across the board would be nice, but I don't want anything too crazy. So we'll see what they have to do. But regulation is coming. How they're going to do it, I don't know. Let's continue.
Regulating crypto. In a memorandum to President Biden, the U.S. Treasury, in consultation with Secretaries of State and Commerce, among others, say the U.S. must work with international partners to develop global standards for digital payments and central bank digital currencies. Specifically, the U.S. will continue working with the G7 on crypto, focusing on movement of money in private and public sectors, reducing payment inefficiencies, CBDCs, and adoption of new technologies. The U.S. will work with.
We'll go back to that and just touch on that for a second. Works with allies on regs to ensure stability and security. So security is a big thing. Stability is a huge thing, right? Because, it's volatile. And something that's a currency that's so volatile is not good. You know, the dollar moves. Yes, I get it. But it doesn't move like Bitcoin. You know, it doesn't move like Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the true cryptocurrency. I honestly think as other things like crypto.com or Cardano, Polkadot, all these other big cryptocurrencies, I think they're more like stocks in a company, like stocks in a company. That's what I see. And a lot of these smaller cap community tokens popping up out of nowhere who have docs developers, who have a goal in mind, who want to blockchain whatever fucking business they have. It takes a long time to go public on the stock market. Well, these companies can launch on the blockchain, use the funds they're making from buy and sell taxes to fund their project. Now, do people think that's right? Sometimes they don't think it, because a lot of people think, including myself, not everything needs to be on the blockchain. But we do need to figure out some sort of stability when it comes to Bitcoin. And the Lightning Pay network, right, it's a huge deal. But imagine standing in line for McDonald's, purchasing, whatever. First of all, don't eat McDonald's. It's trash. Just kidding. Do what you want. Imagine standing in line at the grocery store for groceries, at long ass line, and Bitcoin's fluctuating like $500 or $1,000 in the span of 5 minutes. Like, that's a little crazy to me. It's a little nuts for me. But that's the stability is kind of crazy, and security can be kind of crazy too. But I think some of the centralized exchanges are getting better at security, and hopefully security meaning like, we're not going to just shut down and say you can't take out all of your money. So
the U.S. will work with key allies to develop a vision for digital assets to ensure financial stability, national security through strong regulations. And the U.S. will also work with the G20 to engage with other major economies to make cross-border payments using crypto more seamless and safe.
You know what's crazy to me? And I want to talk about this real quick. Don't fund McDonald's fries and McFlurry. Dude, McDonald's fries bop, dude. They absolutely bop. You have to get them. You have to eat them right away, though. The crazy thing is, like, I think some of the biggest values of the blockchain is like true ownership, like getting rid of the middleman when it comes to owning something, which, you know, when you own something, you really want to show who you are. So, you know, that's your thing. But then cryptocurrencies, like all about anonymity, being anonymity. You know, it's all about being anonymous. So it's like, do we take that away? You know, do we take that away? I don't know. I don't know what's right. You know, so Biden is a bum, Rod. Do you not want me as a president? I will not do anything but party. I'll be like JFK, except I'll do nothing presidential. If you know about JFK, that'll be me. I'll be like, y'all got this. Nuggets have fillers they use to make gym mats. Dude, Daniel, you're so right. I don't know if they use to make gym mats, but chicken nuggets, if you see how they're made, they do not look good. But dude, let me tell you, when I really want to feel like a pile of shit, I'm gonna order a 40-piece chicken nugget and just eat it and just lay in bed. That's what I'm gonna do. I never feel good after eating more than 20 chicken nuggets. Never. Not once. Rick Howe says, thank you for reading my comment. This super chat was funded by crypto. Thank you so much, Rick Howe. Dude, I try to read as many comments I have without, getting away from the news. What's up, that guy? Hey, what's up, baby? How do you guys feel about raising the minimum wage to 15? It's tough because it's like they say, well, if you raise the minimum wage to 15, then you have to raise everything else, which is true, right? You know, everything else follows suit. It's like, damn. What we don't want is the middle class disappearing because, guys, here's the thing. When we have economic turmoil like we're having right now, what do you think the people with a lot of money are doing? They're waiting on the sidelines for a huge crash to buy the dip to make more wealth. Well, a lot of people that are in lower income or lower tax brackets and then, are lower income, you could say poor or whatever, don't have extra money to invest. And if they do have extra money to invest, it's like you can invest $500 or $1,000 in crypto and make life-changing money. But if you're investing it into traditional stocks, like index funds, you're not going to make that much money. You know, you could 10x maybe, but a 10x with $1,000 is still only $10,000. So that can be life-changing money for debt, but it's not that huge, right? Obviously, in cryptocurrency, if you invest $1,000 into the right project, you're going to go crazy. That could happen. But the rich people have $500K to buy the bottom or buy close to the bottom or on the way to the bottom. And that 10X that's a lot of money, right? So things are, you put things in different perspectives. It's tough. It's tough out there. So the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, the middle class starts to disintegrate. And you don't want to have the worst countries, not worse, but that are not doing the best economically have like a small middle class, extremely rich or extremely poor. There's no middle. You got to have a good middle class. Let me go down here. I'll be in your cabinet, liquor cabinet. What's that? Yeah. 20 pieces the max, fam. I could down a 40 piece easy. Like no problem. No problem. What's up, that guy? I miss you, bro. How you doing, baby? Last time we came on stream together, dude, you were done. Miss NFT Queen retired you. Am I doing Coach Greg's training program? Let's go, baby. Let's go. No, I'm just doing a push-pull split. Push-pull leg split. That's it right now. Well, actually, I just started doing legs because my ACL is getting a little better. I can do some weights now. But yeah, I started doing a push-pull leg split, and I'm just dieting well. I'm eating like tracking on my. If you've watched the channel, I'm tracking on my calories and stuff. I'm trying to get festival hot. And although I've gained a tad bit of weight since yesterday because I've been eating like a fucking pig, I'll get back on my diet tomorrow and really hit it hard because I'm going to another festival here soon. You just got back from North Cal vacation. Lots of yummy food fries. I know, dude. I'm telling you, it's hard. DJ says, what really needs to happen, people can't work minimum wage jobs their whole lives. You have to find a way to move up. Minimum wage jobs are for when you're just starting out. That is so true. It sucks because honestly, guys, personality traits, they're genetic. Being conscientious, orderly, like you wanting to get things done and become better, it's genetic too. Yes, you can train some of those things, but some people don't want to be better, and it sounds elitist, it sounds bad, but they just don't, and I'm not even highly conscientious. If I was like highly conscientious, I probably would be doing way bigger, better things right now, but I'm not. I'm like half and half. But I understand, some psychology and understand that personality traits, you just can't change them. You can to a degree, but it's tough, like, to want to do more. It's hard. It's hard. Big A Army says something has to be done with the federal minimum wage. Oh my God, it's absolutely ridiculous. What the hell can you live on $15,000 per year working a full-time job? You ain't living on shit. And look at those jobs are not easy. They're very they stress you out a lot. I mean, it's not like high-level management stuff, which is really stressful, but still, All right, let me go ahead and go back to the other regulation video because I thought that was very good. So this is only about 48 seconds, but I thought this was good. So we have Gensler's big ass head over here.
Public benefits by knowing full and fair disclosure and that somebody's not lying to them. Basic protections. And whether you're buying a crypto token or you're buying a security such as equities or a security such as an asset-backed security, those basic disclosures, because we in America let investors take risk.
Okay, that's important. That's important. That's when we talked about with stable coins. Look when it comes to these stable coins, like they have to be backed by something, and we have to know they're backed by something because they're telling us they're backed by something. So if you're parking your money in stable coins, which right now I like cash right now, just my opinion because things are a little shady with stable coins. If you're parking your money in stable coins and they say we have $80 billion backing your money, I want to see proof of that. Don't you want to see proof of that? And that's what the SEC wants to do. Now, I don't like this guy. I don't like a lot of these guys. But damn, I want some sort of damn protection, And that's why, because the reason by holding stable coins like Tether or USDC in your DeFi wallet is that you can easily swap them for a cryptocurrency right away. On the other hand, if you don't want to keep anything in stable coins, we got to send it from your exchange. First, you got to buy it, a stable coin from your exchange, and then you got to send that stable coin to your DeFi wallet. Then you have to swap from there. So it's a little extra steps instead of just having it in your wallet. But to me, I don't feel safe with a lot of stable coins in my wallet. I just don't. It's like, damn, I don't know what to do about that. Now, we've seen a lot of algorithmic stable coins take a dump, and we've seen Tether kind of start to peg a little bit, but recover. USDC has been pretty strong, although there's been controversy about that. We want to make sure they actually say or have what they say they have. I want that extra security. So if we have to send people in there monthly to say, hey, okay, show us exactly what's backing your 80 billion. I'm not sure that's a number, whatever number, right? It's a hypothetical number. Your $80 billion promise to your investors or people that are trusting your stable coins, show us so we can say, okay, this is a safe place. Because look everyone takes risk. People ape into penny stocks every single day, and those are regulated. So let's continue. Let me back it up a little bit.
Let investors take risk. You get to decide what risk you want to take, but the person raising the money and selling you those financial assets ought to not defraud you, ought to give you the information so you can make your decisions.
I like that. Think about that. It's like you have the right to take your money, do what you want with your money. If you want to stay in your fucking little Telegram group and hodl because some asshole told you to that created some shitcoin, whatever. Do what you want. It's your money. You can invest it anywhere. That's the power of being here. You can do what the fuck you want to do. But you should know that the things that they're telling you, that there's some truth to it. So if a business fails, it's not because look, businesses fail all the time. These cryptocurrency startup products, most of them are going to fail. Is it because they have malicious intent? Maybe. Or is it because most businesses fail? Well, maybe. Right? So you have to think about those sorts of things. But if they're promising you something, i.e. Saitama, right? And it's not fucking happening. And we find out the owners and founders are selling the tokens while the token is taking a shit. Well, it's like, that should not be legal. That should not be fair. Like, where's the justice there, And that applies to many different cryptocurrency products. We just happen to know some of the wallets of the Saitama team members, right? So I hate to dunk on Saitama, which I don't because that product sucks, right? They're still doing the same thing. They're coming out with another app. They're still selling, right? They're doing all this crazy shit still, right? That big controversy with airdrops. How is that fair? How is that right? How is that even legal? Because it's DeFi and there's no regulation yet. And some of these bad actors, they know that.
But the public is not protected largely because of the non-compliance in this space.
Yeah. So look, Gensler's got a big ass head. You know, he doesn't. Everything he says, I don't agree with. But that's true, right? That's true. I think it's super true. Boomer says, I make over 100K in Oklahoma and still run side gigs and Instacart, work side gigs for over 30 years. Even while active duty, I work part-time. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you want to hustle. Some people want to, like some people see 16 hours in a day because you sleep 8 hours, right? Hypothetically. People see 16 hours in a day and say, well, I work for 8 hours in my regular job. And those other 8 hours, I'm going to fucking work too. Some people say, I only see the 8 hours I work and on my days off, I'm just going to kick it at home and do my thing. More power to you. But there's still money to be made, especially with these side gigs. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I know DJ makes 80K a year about delivering food. That's a salary, delivering food, right? That's crazy. And as an independent contractor, which you are as a delivery driver, you get taxed a little differently, right? You don't get automatically taxed like you do if you're a W-2 employee. You can do all sorts of write-offs, especially with your car repairs, because delivering does really you can get crafty with your taxes, right? Delivering does fuck up your car, wear and tear on your vehicle. You can mileage. You write a lot of that stuff off. Food you eat while you're working, you can write a lot of that stuff off. You got to get a little more savvy with taxes. You got to hire a tax person probably instead of throwing your W-2 into TurboTax. Fine, but take the plunge. Make some money, save some money, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't live off that. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, Chris has a very like an absolutist kind of idea on this. A minimum effort with maximum reward, that doesn't work. This is America. The only reason you're not a millionaire is because you don't want to be. Now, you have to understand that there's more barriers than just, the only barrier I think is it's like you can tell people need to want to help themselves. You have to participate in your own rescue. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like that dumb cliche shit is so true. Some people just don't want more, Yes, I love those tax write-offs, dude. If you run your own business, there's so much money you can be saving. Just go to a good tax person. Like I had one last year and he was just like the shit. He was like the shit. I paid like nothing. I mean, this year's going to be a little different, especially if we get a crazy pump and I take some profits. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Now, let's talk about Celsius because this is very, very interesting. We're going to run a little longer today, probably a little past 9 a.m. over there in your time. I think I'm 9 a.m. over in this time, so I have to leave the hotel at 11. I had to take a shower and shit, but we're gonna run it longer because I'm fucking talking a lot. But I think we're talking about some good stuff today. Celsius is restructuring. These are the restructuring steps revealed. I think I have it open right here. Let's see. Okay, check this out. So Celsius, we all know, locked all their funds up. These guys are coming out saying, "Oh, big banks are not your friends. Don't trust big banks." And these motherfuckers lock your money up, and people are like hurting for money right now, right? Filed bankruptcy. Apparently they paid off all their debt, maybe with more debt, don't know. So Celsius Networks plans to offer customers an option to recover either cash at a discount or remain long in crypto, which means, to me, the way I interpret this is, I don't know about you guys, but the way I'm reading this is like, hey, we'll give you some of your shit back, or you can just leave it in our exchange and hope things get better, right? So, I mean, that's how I interpret that. That's what they're saying. We'll give you part of your money back. But so I'm not going to read this whole thing because they did the whole chapter 11 thing, which is very, very interesting to me. I mean, what do you guys think, right? And the crazy thing, what started this, I think, in my opinion, was like it was Terra Luna, right? Terra Luna was like a domino. Insane. What do you guys think about this real quick? Personal responsibility is what comes down to. With more wealth comes more responsibility, and that's what most people don't want or can't handle. It is true. You see the people that really run, all the great people in our time, like that are very successful. How do you measure success? Do you measure it finance, power, or do you measure it with the quality of relationships with the people you love? I don't know what's right. Who knows what's right? People that are great at something, that run businesses, a lot of them have terrible relationships Why? Because 99% of them is going to their business, their mission, their calling in life. Well, what if you could be a jack of all trades and put an equal amount into everything? Well, you never become a master of none, but then every part of your life is mastered, or is decent, right? It's well fed, but then you can never really become great at anything. So who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows what's right? Are you happy with your life? But that's an interesting question, because who's really happier? Money does equal freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, but being an entrepreneur, it's up to you to work. It's up to you to work. And let me tell you, it fucking feels bad when you don't put any content out. When I don't put any, I feel terrible. Like, I was having a good weekend, but like not streaming Saturday and Sunday, which are my first 2 days ever of not putting any content out, ever, of my whole channel. Those are the only 2 days ever I missed time. So, but I thought I should take some time off. But you feel bad about it, right? But yeah, the people that are in power, it's like, dude, it's crazy. Dude, it's like, those guys have busy lives. Those men and women have busy lives, Let me see. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? Just, it's more like, it's cringy, honestly. What's up, Twitch Radio? How you doing, baby? Jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of one. See, with Jack all trades, you can get experience. You can get to experience everything until you understand enough to pick one thing you want to master. Chris, man, need a break from your big head anyways. You ain't getting no more breaks, except when I go to Hard Summer. I'll probably take a break then, which will be in like 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, maybe. But the people that are really good at one thing, they are super successful. But maybe other parts in their life they're not happy with. I don't know. I don't know what the key is. Guilty Illegal Alien says, Illegal Monkey says, I'm guilty of not wanting to move up. I prefer to be a great worker bee than a mediocre manager that will be forced to work extra hours. I get paid pretty well for my job, though, as a mediocre coder. You know what? If you're making a good salary and you're happy with your salary and your position and you're truly happy with it, well, who fucking cares? Some people are good manager people. Like, dude, managers are you have to be cut for it as a manager. Compassion and being a manager, they can kind of go together. And it's kind of nice to have that facade up. But believe me, working for like a company who like really emphasizes like a caring and friendship and happiness, like, yeah, I mean, it's okay. But the bottom line is, if the job's not getting done, that doesn't help the business. If the business is not getting help, well, no revenues generated, right? Nothing's happening efficiently. Like, I've worked for companies that, like, on the outside, they're like, hi guys, friendly, happy, fun time. But if you're not performing, your ass is going to be out of there, right? You're going to be out of there soon. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Why is G Take cringe? You got to watch his full interviews, man. I mean, some stuff isn't cringe, but I think it's pretty cringe. How you doing? What's up, Japanese? You sound ill today. I am ill, yeah. Your IG pic was fire. Yeah, dude, I'm in some fucking dumbass shape right now, guys. I mean, I gained a little bit of water weight, I would say, because I've been eating like shit, but I've been working hard, man. I've been sacrificing, eating healthy, working hard, lifting every day. And I've been lifting for years too. A lot of people like accuse me of being on steroids. Really? Am I that impressive? It's not that impressive, guys. If you can master one thing you're passionate about, you can make a shit ton and be happy. Nice doesn't pay in business. You have to also be a shrewd. Yeah, it's true. It's so fucking true, right? Vincent says, am I getting to any degen plays? I haven't gotten any new degen plays. Look at Elon Musk. He's very successful. Yeah, dude, Elon Musk cannot handle relationships. They can't. What's funny about two things that everyone do, right? Two things that everyone do that don't really understand. It's nutrition, because everyone eats, and relationships. No one, you know what I mean? It's hard to understand those things. What's up, Raphael? How you doing? All right, let me go ahead and go back to some of this content. But that's Celsius right now. Look at that sucks. This is not what you want to hear if you're a Celsius, if you're a person in. Honestly, if it's a few $1,000s, man, maybe just leave it in there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Check this out. So Three Arrows Capital, right? This is what destroyed Voyager. $665 million loan given to Three Arrows Capital. They defaulted on the loan, which brought down Voyager, which is a mistake from Voyager. Apparently, there was accusations of people like Suzu doctoring financial information. I don't know if that's true, but apparently he's filed a $5 million claim against his own company. Same guy who didn't show up to a hearing in New York about what's going on. If they find out there was any sort of fraud involved, these guys are fucked, rightfully so. And this is funny. This guy says, scammers trying to scam themselves, which is absolutely hilarious, right? Three Arrows Capital. So this is right here, the Spider-Man thing, the whole Spider-Man gif. They're pointing at each other, right? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. It's like a weird cascading effect. It's so crazy. It's absolutely nutty in my opinion, right? All right, let's talk about some smaller cap community tokens real quick. So of course, Nutraceutical Finance is a cryptocurrency product I'm going to be working with. Look, if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't, well, don't buy it. What they're trying to do is supplements using the blockchain, right? But I want a clear roadmap, and I've already spoke with Dev Rodney. I want a clear roadmap when exactly we're coming out with what supplements. That's what I want. That's what I'm asking for. I'm not going to tell you guys to buy something. I want to know that they got something going down, and they said they're working on that. So we're going to have an AMA this week, Thursday, probably around 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, check the link in the description down below. If you want to check that out, ask questions, feel free to do so. Now, I know they had an AMA on Cuff and the Dip, and it was a lot of crazy. I watched it, a lot of crazy stuff going around. Now, I thought some of the questions were justified. I thought it was more entertaining than anything. They were kind of just dunking on Nutraceutical Finance, saying they were a copy of Bollock's token. But guys, look at a lot of people make the same projects. Will it succeed? I don't know. We'll have to see. But they have $100,000 in liquidity lock, which is a good amount, and a $1 million market cap. Now, the launch has been kind of going okay. Remember, they are launching in a bear market right now. So if you want to hang out with us on Thursday, check out the AMA. Let's do it. And of course, when they get supplements, I'm going to be getting them first. I'm going to be testing them out, making sure they're all right. And I like them because you guys know I'm an energy drink fiend. And if they can do creatine, protein powder, something like that, I will definitely be on board. So we'll see what's up with that. Now, Terrarium. And of course, you want to follow Nutraceutical Finance. They are nutraceutical.finance on Twitter. They already have 4,200 followers. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, this was the launch party. We actually had a launch party on my channel, which is pretty successful. I actually put a bag in a little after because I want to make sure I'm buying on a red candle and not at launch, because I don't like to buy anything at launch because that's just the way I am. And I prefer you guys wait for the first red candle too. So, of course, these sell tax are pretty high right now. Because that's what they wanted to do for the first week or so. It should be going down very soon. But I know they have a 0% buy tax at the moment, and they're doing a Nutra giveaway. So if you want to participate in that, go ahead and follow them on Twitter. All of the instructions are going to be there. And of course, again, we'll be doing that AMA Thursday. So now we have Terrarium. Now, Terrarium's another smaller cap community token, kind of, that people love in the space. I don't cover them much at all anymore. I know they did a huge burn, but still, I want more news about their centralized exchange. That's what I want. So they want to reduce their taxes, which is fine. I like that. Maybe permanently. That's the beauty of not having your contract renounced, is that you can fucking do things now and not have to start a new contract, But that's what's going on with Terrarium. The team's still at it. Team of professionals. I like this team. That one slip up with Binance still rubs me the wrong way, but it's like that sometimes. Even though we're friends, they understand that I still will say shit and I speak my mind. And I think that's how you should run it in the community, right? So they had a huge burn. That was pretty cool, but there still needs to be volume with burns, in my opinion. CoinViewCap, I haven't heard much on them, but Keith, of course, is a friend of the channel. A coin ranking system, still working, still $2 million in liquid. Look at this. Look at this liquidity to market cap. They have $1.79 million in locked liquidity, available money. Their market cap is 2. This is a good rate. This is almost a 1-to-1 ratio. This is what you want to see. So Keith is doing something right. So we'll have to see where it goes. Of course, the price is way down since launch. I mean, it looks like doesn't look good. But you want to see high liquidity compared to market cap. That 1-to-1's nice. 1/10 is good. Half is good. You know what I mean? 50% is good. 10% is good, I think. You see anything lower than 10%, and you should start looking at it a little sideways. Sky token, not really too much about it. So WAGMI is doing well, right? Building a lot in the bear market. So WAGMI. Shout out to Scott for really getting after it, like literally just shilling the shit out of this thing. We like WAGMI. So if you guys aren't on the, you can go to their Twitter. It's WAGMI Game Co. And then make sure they're verified. They have this official verification right here. And you can be the first to play the WAGMI Defense. You can go ahead and do the VIP access. And I think it's going to be on Friday. So I'm going to be playing on Friday. Now, I'm no longer a partner with this project. The only product I'm partnered with officially right now is Nutraceutical Finance. So that's the only one that I'm officially partnered with right now. I'm not officially partnered with WAGMI anymore, but I still like the project. I'm still an investor. So we'll have to see what's going on with this going forward. But right now, all they're doing is building stuff. You know, all they're doing, and the game is looking way better. I mean, they're having all these like big Twitter accounts retweet it, which is nice. But the game just is starting to look way better, and this is what you want to see. In my opinion, I want the life bars to not be square. I'd rather than be like a little circle, kind of long circle. What the fuck do you call that shape? But it's looking very good. They're adding a lot of depth to the game. It's looking really good. We're gonna have to see what happens during a bull market. This thing can go absolutely nutty, you know, absolutely nutty. So can't wait to see how Friday is when the actual game is released. I think it's Friday. We'll get into that launch party and have a crazy little battle royale. So I fucking suck. I'm ass at this game, but some people are pretty good. Volt Inu, let me go talk to the chat for a second because we got some donation. I just got my Saitama V2 tokens, got way less than, I'm sorry, dude. Off the grid, what happened with, when we're gonna talk about Saitama right now, look at, when it comes to Saitama, you had more tokens, dollar value, when they first did the migration, but since then it's taken a fat shit. So all along the way where they were holding your tokens and you weren't allowed to trade, keep in mind, this was supposed to be done on June 7th, right? Am I wrong? June 7th. It is fucking July 18th. Okay, that's insane. There's no reason why it should take that long for you to get your cryptocurrency. And then now what? It's way down. So it's just, it's bullshit. It's unfair. It makes no sense. They're not taking personal responsibility for this because they said they want to airdrop everybody. And that's why your coins look down. But thank you so much for the $5 donation off the grid. Look at Lorb. What's up, Lionel Messi? I'm not gonna. I like your soccer ability, but we're not gonna look at that right now. Volt Inu. I'm not the big Volt guy. I think they're doing a lot of UFC fighters. I think it's corny as hell when they say, "Bro, you volted. I'm volting you, bro. You volted." Like, can we not? Can we not? $2 million in liquidity compared to $67 million market cap to me is like that's too much of a percent. But they are still promoting. They're spending money on promotion. Maybe that means they have extra money somewhere. So that's nice, right? That's nice for them. Okay, we have actual Saitama now. A lot of people. Let me go to Cool and Chris. Shout out to Cool and Chris. Best edibles in New York. Shout out to my boy Cool and Chris. He did a post on Saitama. Did he post it where they obviously photoshopped their card, their Visa card on I don't know, some shit. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. So it says, can you explain why you photoshopped this image from 3 years ago to make it seem like it belongs to you? Your investors deserve the truth. They give you their money, their loyalty, and their trust, and all you do is lie to them. So Cowbell, one of the, I think her account got suspended. No, it didn't. I'm going to follow her. One of these Saitama OGs. I mean, I got into it with her. I got into a lot of people deal with Saitama people, but usually, now they're like saying, oh, you were right the whole time. And I was kind of an asshole about it, guys. But dude, sometimes you got to slap a motherfucker to like shake them out of their craziness. You know, you got to wake the fuck up. It's a scam. Maybe, but it's looking like that, right? So this is like a new card they're making or something like that. I just got a text from my buddy. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Dylan? And shout out to Dylan's roommate for letting me use his room. I bought him a big ass. Dude, my buddy's, quick sidetrack, my buddy's friend, he does sports betting, by the way, which is fucking sick. I'm not in sports betting because I'm not good at any betting. But he had a second monitor, which was so fucking clutch, like, but yeah, Dylan, love you, man. It was so good. It was good hanging with you, man. I love you. Dude, Denver's a vibe. Really? Okay, so check this out. So this is the old picture, right? Excuse me, this is the new Saitama picture. They're going to get your new Saitama Visa card. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we got the little wolf thing. And we have, did I spit? Anyways, MK right here, one of the devs. And it's like, dude, it's literally this picture Photoshop. I mean, like, whatever, you know? Whatever. Because you can see, like, the three little things right here. Obviously, you see this in the back, you know? You can see, like, the three little things right here. It's not even a good Photoshop. So, obviously, it's Photoshop. It's fucking scammy. You know what I mean? But what else is new? Like, what did you really? What did you expect? What do you expect from going forward? You know, really, you know. What's up, House of Crypto? The way Russ tweeted about the remaining dust wallets rubbed me the wrong way. He acted as if they don't matter because there's less than $5 in each of them. We'll airdrop everyone $5 at 1,000. Yeah. Here's the thing. He would okay. Quick definition for a dust wallet, guys. If it's an ERC20 token, and you have a wallet that has $10 in it, you have a wallet that has $5 in it, right? Okay. Well, on the Ethereum blockchain, to swap that, it's probably going to cost more in gas fees than your total value. So it's technically worthless. That's technically, right? Now, if it's on another blockchain, maybe, because you can still probably get the few dollars out with minimal gas fees, but still. Okay. There was an AMA where a guy brought that up because all they did is tout, we have 360,000 holders. We're Wolfpack strong. But only like 100,000 wallets had like more than $100 in it or less. Okay. Well, someone asked them that in an AMA. Like, hey, well, why are you always saying you have this many holders? Don't you think it's a little dishonest to say that, oh, we have this many holders, but most of the wallets have no $0 value? Like almost 100,000 wallets had $0 value, which is cents, right? But they still had a little bit of tokens in there. And he said, oh, well, who are you to say what's a lot of money? Or who are you to say they don't count as holders? But now he's switching it up saying, oh, no, remaining dust wallets. Why? Because they don't want to pay the gas fees it takes to airdrop all those fucking wallets. Guys, it's going to be like $3 or $4 to send tokens, to airdrop tokens. It's cheaper than swapping usually. So in order for them to send all those $5 transactions, their tokens, it's going to cost them about $5 to do so. They're going to be losing a lot of money. But hey, they wanted to do the migration. They wanted to do it. They could have told everybody to do it manually. So the people that cared would have did it, which airdropping it for them airdropping it for us is the right way to go about it. That's how you want to go about it because you want to make it as seamless for the user as possible. But if you're going to do that, well, then fucking do it. Stop making excuses. And don't wait more a month and a half later to finish airdrops. It's criminal. It's not fair. And if you had more than like 2 billion tokens, well, you can go on their website, fill out a little form, and they'll get to you when they get to you. But remember, they have a lot of people, so you're gonna have to wait in line. You know? Yeah, I love Polygon DZ. It's a layer 2, but I mean, you know, the EVM compatibility. But dude, I mean, look at Polygon's gonna go crazy. Congrats on the games, bro. The shirts are looking less tight each stream. This is a bro tank though, so I got the shoulders out in full effect in the bro tank right now. Let's go, baby. Sometimes you got to slap someone, not avoid. I know. Let me go down to the bottom. Love Denver. Almost moved there, dude. How much to take your shirt off? If you guys, Instagram's in my description. You guys follow me on Instagram. Links to my Instagram are in the description of this video. I do have a shirtless picture on there. I did a before and after picture. If you guys want to see that real quick on Twitter. Because I was pretty proud of it. And I'll show you guys my I know I'm gonna get roasted a lot for my picture with my boy, but this is me. This is my that's me, bro. That's me in the gym when I first got here, looking swole skis real quick. First of all, watching Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2 on the airplane because that's what I'm gonna do again today. And this is my progress, 3 months. Not bad, huh? Not bad for 3 months, huh? Not bad, right? I know, yeah. My voice is fucked up, and my mic is gone, or my mic broke. So, yeah. But if you want to see more pictures, links to my Instagram is in the description of this video. Give me a follow. It's a good time. I'm a little more active these days. I need to be more active, but I'm just pretty bad at it. I'm the worst social media guy ever. Like I do not like to be active on social media when I'm not like working or something like that. I'd rather just like not. Wow, the cryptocurrency market's still fucking running right now. Holy crap. Yeah, you're right, Mr. J-Way. 100%. 100%. Thank you so much. Yeah, clickety-clack that like button. Thank you so much. Push the new algorithm. Rodney, you want to roast them real quick for old Saitama logo merch giveaway? Send it your DM over the... No way they're doing that. I'm going to make a video about them when I get home. Unfortunately, I don't know why OBS doesn't let me stream with my webcam. This is my webcam from my computer. Excuse me, my computer webcam. I didn't bring my actual camera with me, and OBS will not let me record videos with this camera. I don't know fucking why. So it only be... And then my mic broke, so there's like no point. Cheap-ass Yeti mic, dude. I should just take it back. I appreciate that, Bleeves. I appreciate that. Well, I'm going to be 32 next month, so I'm not a spring chicken, you know? You got a dad bot special? I know, right? Is it a bull trap? I think it could be. Because if you think about okay, we just watched a video earlier of a guy talking about, hey, we thought cryptocurrency was supposed to be different from traditional finance in the market. Why is it following the market? Well, the guy's like, well, it's kind of naive to think that, cryptocurrency, a currency, is going to be different from the entire, market in general. So you have to understand those sorts of things. Well, how is it going to be different? It's not going to be that much different from the traditional market. It has to follow it, right? People are spending money like they would on anything else, right? Investing in those sorts of things. So it's not going to be different. So if you think about the market overall, I think there's a lot of turmoil ahead, especially considering the position we are in now with inflation and those sorts of things, So insane. Why is Matic ripping? Matic could be ripping because of the whole Disneyland. Did you guys remember that? So let's go to oh, here we go. Polygon company to participate in Walt Disney. Dude, Disney is fucking Disney. Come on, everyone knows Disney, Everyone knows Disney. But look at Matic. That partnership, that's mass adoption right there. That's what you want. That's what you want. So that's why it's ripping. So Polygon has been invited to Disney's prestigious accelerator program. We were the only blockchain selected. It speaks volumes to the work being done here and where we're going as a company. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. Walt Disney. Cool little quote there. Now I bought a shit ton of Polygon at $2, right? I'm gonna follow Ryan. At $2, which is obviously down from where it's at. But if you believe in cryptocurrency surpassing its all-time high, $2 is not a bad price. That's why the safe thing to do is just dollar cost average, even at the bottom, because who knows when the bottom is. Look at the cryptocurrency market. We don't know what's going to happen. Why? Because we don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the world. It's in turmoil right now. Like I said, we've been checkmated when it comes to handling of inflation. We can't use the same tools we used last time in the 80s to fight inflation again. We just can't. That's not an option. We have too much debt as a nation. We've doubled the debt like in the last few years, some shit like that, right? We can't use that option again. We can't put 20% interest rates to bring down inflation when our national debt is trillions of dollars. Yeah, 20% on trillions of dollars. Okay, just can't do it. The government's going to chicken out, and that's when the market will run. I can't imagine things are going to get better in 6 months. But look I don't fucking know. You don't know. We don't know. But it's good. It's fun to speculate. It's fun to, see what's going on. And this little pump is nice, man. This little pump is nice. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. When I checked last, we were at a $1.01 trillion market cap, which was very, very nice. Yeah, we're at a $1.03 trillion market cap, up 6% on the day, which is freaking sweet. Look at these 7-day gains. Look at Ethereum up 32% in 7 days. That's crazy. Bitcoin up 10%, which is showing all coins moving. That's good. I mean, some are down. A lot of the stable coins looking like, stable coins are stable coins, but look at everything's green, man. Look at this. Avalanche up 30% the last week. Polygon up 67%, obviously. Jeez, man. A dollar might be a move for it to go back down. We'll see if we see a sell-off. Those kind of milestones are a little different. Uniswap up 20%, obviously because of that Robinhood listing. I think that's such a big fucking deal. I think Uniswap and Uniswap getting listed on Robinhood is such a huge deal. I can't even explain how much of a big deal I think that is. Ethereum Classic up 55%. That's so funny. Let's see. We have ApeCoin up 30%. ApeCoin, I think, is going to be a real big player in the metaverse. 100%. 100%. The Sandbox, another metaverse token, up 20%. Nice, nice. That's good. AV up 27%. Nice. Quant up 30. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about Quant a lot, right? I've been hearing that. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat right now because when I don't have two screens, I have to switch from one screen to another. So I can't really read chat right now. Thorchain up 22%. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so a lot of Curve DAO. Don't know anything about that. At 36%. God damn. So if we go up here, we can see like the biggest. I wonder what the real winners are. Let's see. Okay, here we go. 7 days. So Polygon's winning on the 7 days. Polygon's beating everything on the 7 day. Wow. So you have a cryptocurrency that's just outside the top 10 right now that is up the biggest right now because of the whole, it's 100% because of the Disney thing. That's the name you want to be associated with, right? %100% believes, 100%. Of groomers, I know, Steve, but you know. What's up, Awesome? Dude, I called Awesome like after a show. I called Awesome after one of the festivals, like really hammered. I was like, Awesome, this is Rodney. What are you doing? Or something like that. I don't remember. Awesome, I swear to God, if you share that voicemail, I swear to God, I wouldn't mind if you shared it. Unless I said something bad, don't share it. Meta is because of the partnership, NFL, DraftKings, Meta, Disney. Insane, right? Insane. How about, you know what I think is going to be underrated? NFT moments. Like moments of things happening. Like maybe Kobe Bryant scoring 81 points or Floyd Mayweather winning 50 fights or something like that, right? Those moments are going to be like are going to be in NFTs. Hi, Toshi. Oh, you mean my weight loss in 3 months? So what I did for my weight loss in 3 months, easy. I tracked all my calories through MyFitnessPal. That's it. I tracked all my calories and made sure I was eating less calories than I was burning off. It's fucking tedious, guys. It's hard. It's tedious. And look I've always had a lot of muscle mass on my body. But when you have a lot of body fat, you don't see the muscle, right? You can see my picture. I have muscle. So when I get lean, it just reveals the muscle. But you have to have muscle to reveal. So if you don't have any muscle, I would just focus on lifting weights and getting exercise in. So I was walking 5 days a week, at least like 3 or 4 miles. Most times I was walking 6 to 7 miles because I like to walk. I can't run because I just had ACL surgery. And I was counting my calories and making sure I wasn't eating more than my body burns off. You have to do it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I know, guys. You have to do it. If you don't know what you're putting into your body, even if it's healthy food, you're going to gain weight. Because a lot of us have lifestyles like me where we have office jobs or we don't do a lot. We don't have a lot of activity. If you're doing fucking construction and other things where you're moving around a lot, well, then you can eat more because you burn a lot more calories naturally. But if you're working at an office job, you don't move around much, you need to make sure that you're getting your cardio in, whether that's going for a 30-minute walk, an hour walk. You got to make time for it. Count your calories. It sucks, but you got to count them. I have to go all the way down, guys. Military diet and workout for your 3 months results. It's not really a military diet. I just counted my calories. I eat, it's kind of a bitch. I made a video on my other channel about it. Let me see. Here, I'll put it in the description if you guys want to do that. I have another channel called it's just me. It's about dating, relationships, but also like self-help for men. So YouTube channel. Here, I'll show you guys right now. Do this. Get in shape. Okay, here's how.
What is up?
Shit, that's my dumb face right there. All right, I'm gonna put it in the description right here. Put in the comments right there. That video right there. That's exact. It's a long ass stream. It's like an hour. It's 57 minutes, but I go all about how I get in shape. So check that out. Exactly. Yeah. If you have muscles under, it looks good. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I've been like gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight for years. I know how to lose weight. It's a bitch. It sucks because life is fun. Like going out and drinking is fun. You know, going out and eating good food with your friends is fun. Like participating in life is fun. But look it, you got to make sacrifices. Like you don't have to like starve yourself. You can still go out and have a dinner with your friends occasionally, but you just can't go party every night. You can't get drunk every night. You can't eat bullshit food every night. You just can't. You can't do those things. If you want to, it's like if it was that easy, everyone would be in shape. Awesome. I actually decided to stay one more day in Denver. I hit up Chase Rewards programs. They were able to pretty much get everything for free. I was able to book a hotel and get a plane ride home today for free. So how much more weight am I looking to trim? Maybe about 5 to 10 more pounds, and I'm going to be fucking diced. And that'll be it probably. And I'll stay probably all around that. Dude, I fucking love rock music. What are you talking about, boy? I love rock music. I'm going to August. I love all kinds of music. And I literally mean that when I say that. I like country music. I like reggae. I like indie. I like metalcore. I like rap. I love rap. I like hip hop, R&B. Love R&B. I've played playlists for everything. I love all kinds of music. Yeah, awesome. So I decided to stay another day because you know what? Why the fuck not? I do what I want. You know, jazz is good too. I actually played in jazz band for a little bit, but I was pretty ass. I was in marching band in high school. I was in a lot of bands and all kinds of shit. I lost 10 pounds. Dude, nice. Dude, fuck yeah. Keep doing the same thing. It's more of the same thing. If your weight starts to level out, you either need to up your calorie burn rate, like by doing something, walking or running or whatever, or eat less food. But keep in mind, you don't want to lose weight too quick. When you lose weight too quick, you're going to lose muscle. And look it, muscle is your friend. Muscle makes it so you can burn more calories just existing, right? A pound of muscle burns 35 extra calories an hour. A pound of fat burns 2 calories because muscles are energy intensive, right? So when you lose weight too fast, you lose some of your muscle. So a good goal, unless you're extremely overweight, then you're naturally going to lose like a few pounds more per week. A good goal is 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's it. You don't want to do more than that because you're going to lose body fat slowly. We haven't had our friend talks in a couple of days, but that voicemail is a dime. Dude, isn't it funny? Dude, I was fucking on one after that. Yeah. Yeah, true. It depends. You have to lose it slow. So make sure your protein intake is high. You want to make sure you have 1 gram of protein per or 0.8 grams of protein per goal body weight per goal. So if your goal is your goal weight is 200 pounds, you want to make sure you have 160 grams of protein at least a day. That'll make it so you don't really eat up your muscle. Exactly. 100%. Breakups, divorce, big life changes do help you get in shape. But I usually always get in shape around this time last year. Like I was this shredded this time last year. The year before that, I was this shredded this time last year. I put on 5 kilograms. Rodney started talking about his diet cause and correlation. What's up, Kay? Dude, do that. It'd be awesome. Dude, Bernie, congratulations. 10 pounds. That's really good. And you're going to lose a lot of weight your first week. You're probably going to lose double or triple the weight you think you're going to lose because what's happening the first week when you're eating healthy is that you're losing glycogen, right? Which is just like water and your fat, right? You're just losing glycogen. So you're going to lose a lot of weight. It's going to get harder after the first couple of weeks. It's just going to happen. Steve says, I've come to find out though that much protein is actually hard to get in. I'm 190 and submission. It is hard. It is hard. But that's what protein powder is for. You don't need to eat protein powder a lot, but keep this in mind. 2 scoops of protein powder, like I do 1 scoop of my oatmeal in the morning, that's 25 extra grams to my breakfast. I get like 50, 60 grams of protein for my breakfast. And then at night, you can do like another scoop in like your Greek yogurt or something like that, or just drink your shake, you know? Or you could just drink 2 scoops in a shake, and that's 50 grams right there, you know? Do whatever you want. You know, you can play with it, but it is hard to get in that much protein, Steve. It is. It's harder, but hey, you got a goal, you know, stick to it. Running is amazing. Nice flow. That's awesome, man. The only thing with running is that if you're training, like if you're really working out hard, it's tough to do something high impact like that every single day and grow muscle. It's just hard to do that, right? It's hard to do that. But if you're a runner, well then, dude, run your fucking heart out. What's up, ASMR fan? It's so good to see you here. What's up? Miss you guys. Do you take protein powder? Which do you recommend? I like I like a protein isolate. I like an isolate, which means it's like 100 calories per scoop of per scoop of protein. Don't get crazy with it, but make sure it's not too many calories per scoop of protein. I would say between 100 to 150 calories per 25 grams of protein. Make sure it's that. You don't got to get the best brand. Some of them don't even fucking mean anything. If you get whey protein, though, it does have like milk in it. Keep in mind that could mess up your stomach. There's vegan protein. There's all kinds of protein. I bought really good one. It costs like $100, but to me, it's worth it. So easy to eat the same thing every day and eat basics but with kids, fudge. It is hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, when I see like really ripped like influencers with like kids, I'm just like, how the fuck? Like there's this guy named Marcus Philly. He's like a CrossFit guy. That guy's like in 9% body fat all year round. Has like 3 or 4 kids. But still, that's his job. His job is to look lean and be an influencer. So yeah, dude, I love the YouTube. Yeah, do whatever. Yeah, I love the Hodge twins. Guys, I have to check out of my hotel in 40 minutes and I still need to shower. So I'm going to be out of here for the day. If I get back home early enough, I'm scheduled to be back home 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If I get home early enough, or probably around then, we'll see. I will stream tonight, and if I'm feeling up to it, but we'll see what happens. I think I should be able to go for a late night stream, but it might be late. So we might not get a lot of people, but we're still going to hang out. I will keep you guys posted. But besides that, I'm going to be traveling all day. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope I could fill you in with some cryptocurrency news. Yeah, self-control is tough. It's so tough. Why? Because everything's so fucking tasty, you know? Like I ate a burrito last night. I ate like bullshit yesterday. I've been eating like crap the last few days, but I've been kind of letting loose a little bit and lots of alcohol. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a fantastic day. Hopefully I could help you guys fill in on your crypto news, offer some value to you guys. Make sure you clickety-clack that like button. And I know that Awesome Austin is going live in about 40 minutes. So make sure you hop over to Awesome Austin, hang out with the A-Team D-Gens. We come together like butt cheeks. We're all from the same hood. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ, for the $5. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.